Okay, so we're going to rig a top rope, top belay. That means belaying from here to bring our climber to the top of the crag, which is great because they can climb up and actually top out, and then that gives us lots of options. So again, this is where I want my climb. I'm going to choose my anchors. I've already set some anchors here just to make things simple. I've got a tree at the back and I've got a couple of really nice threads here. So as you can see, I've got myself safe on my prusik there. I'm going to bring this down. I'm going to bite into this anchor now with my little overhand. Equalize that. And then this is where I'm going to do this slightly differently. I'm going to coil the rest of the rope here. I'm going to find the other end of this rope. And with my third anchor, I'm just going to take the end of the rope, make a nice figure of 8, pull that nice and snug, clip that in. Okay, so now I can bring these two strands from each of those anchors and I can decide where I want my power point to be. So I'm going to be able to see down the climb here. So I'm going to equalize those there. Make sure that one just slightly wants to be a little bit just like that. That's it. Bring those together. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring this strand and their tail ends. And I'm going to tie, I can tie a figure of 8 or an overhand. So go over, make sure all 4 strands are coming out the back and tie a figure of 8. Pull that nice and tight, make sure all strands are equally loaded, and that's my new power point. Belaying at the top of the crag when we're using the Italian hitch, my climber's tied on. I'm going to pull the rope through and keep grip around the brake rope. This is my brake hand, and by being in front of the anchor I can use the Italian hitch correctly, but I can also see my climber. So I can now shout down, climbing ready, and I'm going to keep the rope nice and snug as the climber climbs up, particularly at the bottom of the climb when there's lots of rope in the system. Maintaining grip around the brake rope all the time. Now, Italian hitches will roll round the carabiner at the point of loading. So at the moment I'm taking in, if the climber falls, do you want to just slip off there for me and simulate? That's going to flick round and I'm going to hold it there. I can look down, check my climber's okay. And if I need to lower them down, I can just simply let the rope slide in control back down. The nice thing about this system is it's all in space. If I'd have rigged this down here, this knot would be banging on this piece of rock now. So this all working like this is really important. So if my climber wants to carry on, they can just get back on and I can carry on belaying. As they unload the rope there, I can just carry on again. Nice and simple. But if I say they want to go down, I might get them nice and tight. Okay, just sit back again. That's it. Let it load. Okay, I'm going to lower you down now. So I'm going to keep both hands on the brake rope and I can simply lower down. And with an Italian hitch, the brake is forward so I can see them and I can lower them down under control like that. And I can see them, so I know they're standing on the ground there and I can give them some slack rope.